Wake up with the BCE News. We welcome staff, students, and visitors to our broadcast. We begin our broadcast with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is December 11th. It is a day 2 on the specialist schedule. A day read for first grade, kindergarten academy.
And here's today's lunch menu. Our main entree is sub sandwich with lettuce and tomato, baked chips, assorted fruit, assorted fresh veggies with dip, and our yum box is still the brunch yum box.
Here's today's weather. Cloudy with a high of 39 degrees.
And here's today's top story. Did you know that in 1946, the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, called UNICEF, was established?
Now for UNICEF fact. UNICEF gave about 3 million shots each year, helping 40% of the world's children.
That means 40% of the children got vaccinations. That's fantastic. Now it's time for Mrs. McDonald. Lots of things to talk about today, but before we do that, I guess we should do the 12 days of fitness, don't you think? Mm-hmm. All right. On the 5th day of fitness, my teacher gave to me 5 hula hoops, 4 lunges, 3 squat jumps, 2 coffee grinders, and lots of laps of running around the gym. Pretty good, huh? Okay, we're working on that fitness, and thinking of fitness, today we have to do our squats. So today, if you'd stand up, it is the 11th, so we have 24 of them. Oh my goodness, let's see, 24, that's 2 dozen. Let's see what you can do. Why don't we do them over here so that we don't have to move. Come on over, Emmanuel, you're gonna help us out. 24, get those arms out, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's a dozen, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24 more, 21, 22, 23, 24. Woohoo! We will be all physically fit by Christmas. All right, we have lots of other information today. So we have our Paw Pride winners, and when you get your name called, would you please come to the office, and we will give you your Paw Pride treat. So from Kinder Academy, we have from Mrs. Hanson is Kay Julia. From Mrs. Kepsel's classroom is Jake Leleman. From Mrs. Schroeder's classroom, it is Jackson Giel. Mrs. Taylor Thorne's classroom, it is Elliot Lopez. From kindergarten, we have from Mrs. Current, Ratika Vyas. From Mrs. Frank is Layla Perkins. From Mrs. Palmetier is McKenna Buss. From Mrs. Van Bergen is Charlie Clemens. Now from first grade, from Mrs. Benson is Gabriel Schoenberg. From Mrs. Boulat is Kendall Murphy. From Mrs. Moore is Xander Bacon. From Mrs. Wilkinson is Lorna Grosskreutz. From Mrs. Williams is Evan Siverson. From grade 2, Ms. Deesterheft, this class is Logan Michelson. Mr. Gustafson's class is Margot Fitzgibbons. Mrs. McMahon's class is Mackenzie Coy. Ms. Vestal's class is Cassidy Bergstrom. From grade 3, Mrs. Heyer is Jessica Katoff. From Mrs. Swenson is Lindsay Brothers. From Mrs. Tellingheisen is Allison Cheetah. Now down to those 4th and 5th graders. From Mrs. Aker is Mr. Braden Windscheitel. From Henderson is Max Bryan. From Mrs. Meyer is Marco Polishin. From Mrs. Torrey is Ben Vernier. From Mrs. Constantine is Cameron Steele. From Mrs. Curtis is Naomi Sandoval Soriano. From Mrs. Ottinger is Elliot Carroll. From Mr. Landgruby is Sonny Culbertson. Come down to the office to get your prizes. Now I want to thank everybody. Yesterday our video crew was in and they took great pictures of most of you and you did a great job. I must say that we had Nolan Dunlay, he did a great job, as did Lily Heyer. and as did Hannah Swanson. So I have to tell you that thanks so much to those 3 people who did a really outstanding job, and to all of you that had your video or picture taken. Today we're getting more visitors. I know, the place has been really busy. We have parents of kids who might come to kindergarten next year will be coming and visiting Bluff Creek. They're going to look around and see what it's like. And I think I've got about 10 parents that will be coming in on tours. And the last, but certainly not the least thing that we have to look forward to is, into this pocket of mine. All right. Are these tickets. Do you see these red tickets? These red tickets are what we'll be giving out for the next 8 days of school. And on each day, we will be selecting these tickets, and we have special winter holiday prizes that we'll be drawing. And teachers, please don't forget to praise each other and put them in the container in the office, because we've got some special prizes for you. And all of this will start on Monday. But today, this is what I'm giving out, and so will most of the teachers. Teachers, if you run out of these, we have lots of them in the office. You can take some sheets and cut them. Make today a fantastic Friday. I know you can do it.
Thank you for watching.
Our broadcast was brought to you by
Sequoia and Teal
Mrs. McDonald.
and our tech crew, Emmanuel Bonchard.
Have a great day at school. Remember to roar with pride. Roar!